everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we have an unboxing. So this is a Kickstarter that I funded that should have, I think, 3 books in here from an indie author, and I'm very excited to open it up. So that is what we're going to do today. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it since there's no like identifying information on the box besides my address on the top. So yeah. Okay, so on the top here, it does have a letter from the author, basically stating thank you for helping make these editions a reality. And it also says that once the series is complete, there will be matching editions made for the remaining 2 novels. So I don't think I knew exactly how many books were going to be in this series. This is a series of like interconnected standalones in the same world. So there will be 2 more, it looks like, as well as a single book containing 2 series novellas for the series. So that'll be amazing. Probably Kickstarter again is what I would assume. So yes, let's get into it so you guys can see what they are. First off, on top, we do have some little goodies. So this is like a bookmark with a charm and everything. I didn't realize we were going to get one of those, but that is so cool. It has like a little rose on it. And then character art, I'm assuming. On the back, it says, "That vampire you hurt, that's someone I love." Obviously going to be a quote from the series and from the book, obviously, which is how to bite your neighbor and win a wager. We also have some stickers, it looks like. This is folded up super nicely. Like, look at that diagonal, like, triangle folds. Like, so cool. So, the first sticker we have in here looks to be like salt and pepper shakers. I have not read these books. Yes, I have now gotten special editions of them that I have not read. So I don't know what this means, but like a salt and pepper angel and devil shaker. And then, oh, this is very cute. A like couple artwork that looks like maybe they're dancing. That's really adorable. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to ruin the paper in here to get these out. They're packed very nicely in here. It looks like we do have a sort of like map here as well. And on the back, it has a guide for the guides of dating vampires. So it looks like it has all the different novels, bonus stories, like how you should read them. Oh, a chronology. Yes. So this is like how they come in order, how you potentially should read it. So we do have like a novella, some bonus stories and short stories, one of the novels, more short stories and bonus stories, another novel, more bonus and short stories, another novel, and some more as well. Like, that's quite a bit. I don't think I realized exactly how much comes in this series. But yes, let's get into the first book here, which is this one. How to Bite Your Neighbor and Win a Wager by Dee and Bryn. I have read a couple different books by Dee and Bryn. I will say Our Bloody Pearl is one of my favorite books of the year that I read it. Like, it was 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I went in expecting romance, which it is not, so just be aware of that. That one specifically is about sirens, and our siren main character is non-binary in the fact that like sirens don't really have genders, which I just thought was a very cool like system. But then our other main character is asexual. We do have side characters that are lesbians, and we have lots of different diversity, like people of color, things like that. And I just sort of fell in love with the world. And this is obviously going to be very different. This is vampires. I was very interested in this, and I will say, I don't want to get into it like a ton because I have talked about it on my channel before, but this is the book that made me subscribe to Rainbow Crate. I did not get in time to get this book from Rainbow Crate, and so I was waiting for them to publish the second book in the series with a matching cover and like doing their orders for that because they usually do. But then a whole thing happened with Rainbow Crate sort of denouncing Dee and Bryn based on another author talking about stuff, and then it came out that that other author had basically lied about everything and was actually the one doing the bullying, and Rainbow Crate didn't have the best apology and is still deciding not to work with this author. So Dee and Bryn has taken it back upon themselves to do stuff. Obviously they got the rights to the cover and things because this was originally the Rainbow Crate edition cover, and I'm just so happy to have my hands on this because it is gorgeous. Like, the art is gorgeous. I'll leave the artist and everything linked down below as well. The art is gorgeous. Like, it's so good. We do have like sprayed gradient edges that it looks like we have like stars and stuff. So like the top is that, the bottom is that. It looks so nice. It feels good quality too. That's the one thing I do like about Kickstarter. I know, yes, you do have to like prepay for the Kickstarter if it goes through, and then it can take a while to get in. Like, I'm pretty sure these are books that I paid for last year sometime. But in general, based on how many people do the Kickstarter and fund it, the authors get like really good quality books and things like that. Like, they just like upgrade the type of dust jacket or whatever it is, and I really like that. The back does have a quote. It says, "You know what you did when you were starving? I want you to bite me like that." So that is that. Let's get into all the other stuff we have. So we do have, it looks like, a reverse dust jacket with just the art on it. So there's no other like book stuff, which is very intriguing. But I do like the art, so like it's cool that they have that there. Underneath the dust jacket, here is the naked hardcover, a different artist it looks like, but it has like our main characters on the front, and then the back is just that, which is simple but still gorgeous, which I do like. Underneath we do have some end papers that are really cool as well, and different ones by a different artist on the other side. I'm just really excited for this. Oh, and they are going to be signed as well. Like, I mean, look at that. This is just so cool. Like, I had been waiting for this book for a while. One thing I will say also based on this Kickstarter is, I don't remember if it was like something going on with the printer or something like that. The books came in a little bit later than it was supposed to be, and the author actually sent everybody the ebook downloads of these books as well because stuff was being delayed. I mean, we already paid for the hardcovers anyway, but like just that extra detail is just so nice. And so it looks like we have like a map on the inside as well. I really like the size of the text is great as well. Like, I'm just so excited for this. I really like the way that the hardcovers are. Like, I don't want to say that they're like a floppy paperbacks or anything like that, but like they feel good in the spine. It looks like we have some character art and stuff in here as well. I don't know if I knew that, but like we have like the sketch on this side, and then on the other side there is like the art. That is just so cool. Okay, so that is book number 1, and because I have not read these, I guess I'm just gonna read the summary on all these because, like I said, these are all gonna be like companion novels in the same world. They shouldn't be following the exact same couple. But here for book 1, it says, "How does one entrap a vampire? Offer to let them feed on you, of course. But Wesley underestimates how good the bite will feel and how easily the handsome predator's sweet, shy nature will make him doubt all his previous goals. Feed and get out, that's Vincent's motto, but when his latest snack is hot, funny, and begs to be bitten, he can't help double dipping. Little does he know the man has an ulterior motive, a murder to solve, and a vampire's life to trade for proof. 2 oblivious boys, 1 shared yearning." So like, love that. And then we have book 2, How to Sell Your Blood and Fall in Love. Again, I think we can definitely tell these are companion novels, same artist, which again, this is part of the reason I wanted the original one in the first place, besides the fact that it's Dee and Bryn and I wanted to try these. But I love that we've gotten to take the art that people loved and bring it into the next one. But like I was saying, different characters on here. Same world, different main couples. So this is book 2. The back, again, does have a quote. It says, touch me like you do when you're savoring the hunt, like you want to make me last until the sun comes up." Okay, personally, I don't necessarily like that the back quotes feel more like they're probably from the sex scenes versus the romantic sort of stuff that you sometimes get on the back quotes of romance novels. But okay, here is the edges here. So again, the sort of gradient from whatever the main color of the book is up into like the dark night sky. I do like that a lot. We do have that reversible dust jacket again with just the art. And here is the naked hardcover. I want to say the same artist does the naked hardcovers for all of them. Again, I will try and leave all the artists linked down below. And then it goes around to this. Again, I really like the art style on the back as well. It's a little simple scene, but it's so cool. And then underneath, here are our end papers for the front. It's a lot of couples, like a lot. And then on the back, and again, I feel like these might be different people. I'm not entirely sure. But I like that we have that kind of stuff there. And again, it's going to be signed, and it's signed in the color of the book, like the color that we have. I like that a lot. I also like that the author has like content warnings sort of stuff at the very beginning, just so people know. Like this one does talk about how it has like guilt related to the violent death of a parental figure, stuff like that. And then the summary for book 2, because again, I don't know what they're about. No one has ever stirred Clementine the way his fanfics do. That is, until a lab accident forces him to buy blood from a bitter vigilante with a dark past, and he acquires a taste for the man in more ways than one. It's a shame his first crush swore off all relationships a decade ago. Justin needs money, not love. When he offers to sell his blood to a wealthy vampire, all he desires is the income it'll bring his inner city neighborhood. What he doesn't want are the feelings that follow, or the fact that his new crush works for the very people targeting his community. Two conflicted men, one shared fire. I really like the way the summaries are on here too. Some summaries for books are better done than others, and I'm really liking the summaries on these. Okay, and then we have one more here. I want to say this is the like newest cover in the fact that like we didn't really have what the third cover was going to look like before this Kickstarter. The other books, we sort of knew what the covers were going to be. So this is book number 3, which is How to Bare Your Neck and Save a Wreck. Again, here's that art and the edges. Again, I really do like how they did these edges. And another quote on the back. It says, "I'm just going to bite you, my little swan, tender as your lovely neck deserves. I only take what's owed me." Okay, that one potentially does not seem like it's going to be part of a sex scene, but we shall see. And then again, the reverse dust jacket with the art. And here is the naked hardcover. Really do like these. And again, our little like simple sort of scene on the back. These are all going to be LGBTQ romances. Obviously, I think they're all specifically male-male romances. Here's one of the end papers. And the other. Yeah, based on this, I do think every single end paper is done by a different artist. Again, I will leave as many artists and everything I can linked down below so you guys can check them out. But everything just feels very, very different that way. It is also going to be signed, this time with a green marker. Okay, and like I said, we do have content warnings, and this book contains a major instance of non-consensual blood drawing by way of vampire bites and phlebotomy needles perpetrated solely by villainous characters, as well as extensive descriptions of PTSD and complex explorations of consent and boundaries. I'm curious about that. I don't like non-con or dub-con, but the fact that it's non-con blood with a villainous character and not like this is a dark romance and there is potential non-con or dub-con within the couple, I think will be good. Little blood bags on the top. So yeah, I'm just very excited. And we do have, it looks like, some art on this one as well. So that is just so cool. And again, let's go into the summary. Shane dreams of his vampire, of their kiss in particular, and his goal of interviewing the dashing criminal for his investigative journalism. But when a harrowing night hunting down leads ends with his vampire claiming ownership over Shane's blood, he has more pressing concerns. Andre's life is a nightmare. Between subduing his impulsive and cruel boss and ensuring that even his most impoverished customers have the blood they need to survive, he has enough on his plate. Still, he can't say no to saving the life of the curious human he kissed during a con months ago, even if it means buying said human from his boss. Two entranced strangers, one shared vision. Okay, yeah, I am definitely needing to read these because I have not read a single one yet. But I do love that we have this, and I'm just now realizing, because apparently I'm somebody who doesn't read the back flap of the covers. It is saying that this edition also has, it looks like 3 different short stories. I think some of the ones that are mentioned in here, there are ones that are like they're not in order. So like this edition of book 3 includes His Glorious Monster, which comes after the first book, The Queen and the Heathen, which comes after this book, and Garden of Pleasure, which also comes after this book. So I'm assuming I'm just somebody who obviously did not look, but every single one probably comes with, yes, there's also 3 short stories in this one, and 4 short stories in the first book. I love that idea. I somehow did not look that up and did not know that at first, but that is amazing. I do really, really enjoy that. And so now I have 3 more books to add to my shelves, but I really, really do like them. These are gorgeous editions. I am so glad I got them since, like I said, part of the reason I ended up subscribing to Rainbow Crate in the first place was to get the first book, and I just didn't come off the wait list early enough to actually get it. I think I came off the wait list like the month afterwards, and then stuff happened, and so now I got them through the Kickstarter. Yes, I'm just very, very happy with this. It will have my money be a little bit different on like, because I do track how much I spend every year on books and things like that, but because I technically paid for them last year, I usually don't put the money I spent on them this year because I am tracking like what I currently spent that year, but then I didn't put it on last year because they didn't come in yet. Kickstarter is like one of those, like, you see those memes that are like, oh, girl math or book math. This is book math. If I paid for it on Kickstarter, it doesn't count, right? Because that was like, I paid for it last year, but they didn't come in until this year, so I didn't count it last year and I didn't count it this year. Yeah. I'm just very excited. So that is going to be it for today. I really just wanted to show you all the stuff we got. And I do really enjoy the bookmark and the stickers and stuff as well. And so, yes, that is going to be it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I will see you then. Bye.